Poker. Poker is one of the most popular card games played worldwide with multiple variations. The most widely played form is Texas Hold'em. In this game, each player is dealt 2 private cards known as hole cards, and 5 community cards are dealt face-up on the table. Players aim to make the best 5-card hand using any combination of their hole cards and the community cards. The game proceeds through 4 betting rounds: pre-flop, the flop, the turn, and the river. To win in poker, you must either have the best hand at the showdown or get your opponents to fold before reaching the showdown. At the end of the final betting round, if more than one player remains, there's a showdown, where players reveal their hole cards. The player with the best hand wins the pot. Blackjack. Blackjack is a casino card game where players aim to get a hand total as close to 21 as possible without exceeding it. Each player receives 2 cards, and the dealer has 1 face-up card and 1 face-down card. Cards 2 through 9 are worth their face value. Face cards, Jack, Queen, King, are worth 10, and aces can be worth either 1 or 11, depending on the situation. Players can choose to hit to take an additional card or stand to keep their current hand. Players can also double down, which doubles their bet for 1 additional card. If the hand total exceeds 21, the player busts and loses their bet to win. Your hand must beat the dealer's without exceeding 21. If the dealer busts, all remaining players win. If both the dealer and the player have the same total, it's a push, meaning no one wins or loses. Roulette. Roulette is a game of chance that revolves around a spinning wheel. The wheel contains numbered pockets ranging from 0 to 36 in European roulette and 00 to 36 in American roulette. Players place bets on where the ball will land, choosing from a variety of options. Inside bets are placed on specific numbers or small groups of numbers, while outside bets are placed on larger categories like red, black, or odd even. Inside bets include options like straight up, betting on a single number, split, betting on 2 adjacent numbers, and street, betting on 3 numbers in a row. Outside bets include categories like red, black, odd, even, or high-low. While inside bets offer higher payouts, outside bets have lower payouts but higher odds of winning. In European roulette, a single 0 gives players better odds than American roulette, which includes a double 0. Craps. Craps is a fast-paced dice game where players bet on the outcome of the roll of 2 dice. The game begins with a come-out roll, where the shooter rolls the dice. If the come-out roll is a 7 or 11, the pass line bet wins. If it's 2, 3, or 12, the pass line bet loses. Any other number establishes the point. If a point is established, the shooter must roll that number again before rolling a 7 to win. Players can also make various other bets like the don't pass line, come, and odds bets. Odds bets are placed after a point is established, and they have no house edge, making them one of the best bets in the casino. Baccarat. Baccarat is a card game where players bet on who will have the hand closest to 9, the player or the banker, or if the round will end in a tie. 2 hands are dealt, 1 for the player and 1 for the banker. Cards are dealt face up, and the hand with the total closest to 9 wins. Ace cards are worth 1, 10s and face cards are worth 0, and the rest of the cards are valued at face value. If the total of a hand exceeds 9, only the last digit is used. Slots. Slot machines are perhaps the most iconic casino games, offering players the chance to win big with just a small bet. Players spin the reels, hoping to align matching symbols on a pay line. Each slot machine has a pay table that lists the symbols and how much they're worth when they land in a winning combination. Classic slots have 3 reels, while modern video slots can have 5 or more reels with hundreds of pay lines. Slots may also feature bonus rounds, free spins, and special symbols like wilds and scatters. Wilds can substitute for other symbols, while scatters may trigger special bonuses. Progressive slots offer massive jackpots that grow over time, funded by a small percentage of every bet placed across multiple machines. Keno. Keno is a lottery-style game where players select numbers, typically between 1 and 80. A draw takes place, where 20 numbers are randomly selected. Players choose how many numbers to pick, and their payout depends on how many of their chosen numbers match the drawn numbers. The more numbers you match, the higher your payout. While the odds in Keno are steep, the payouts can be huge, especially if you manage to match all your numbers. Sports betting. Sports betting allows you to wager money on the outcome of various sports events. Whether it's football, basketball, tennis, or even niche sports like darts, sports betting covers a wide range of options. The most common type of bet is the money line bet, where you simply pick which team or player will win the game. Another popular bet is the point spread, which gives one team a head start, effectively evening the playing field. For instance, if a football team is favored by 5 points, they must win by more than 5 points for the bet to pay off. Then there's the over-under bet, where you wager on whether the total points scored in a game will be over or under a set number by the odds makers. One of the more complex bets is the parlay bet, where you combine multiple bets into one. All selections in the parlay must win for you to win the bet. But if they do, the payout can be much higher than individual bets. Lastly, futures bets allow you to place wagers on long-term outcomes, like which team will win the championship or which player will win an MVP award. Sports betting odds vary depending on the sportsbook, but they typically come in 3 formats: American odds, decimal odds, and fractional odds. Each format expresses the potential payout differently, so it's important to understand them before placing bets. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe.